Hey church, Jeff here again, retired pastor but not gone yet, to introduce another brief account of our life as a church family. From the moment that we knew we were coming to this property, 11 plus acres, we started thinking about how we might use the land to serve the wider community. Talk about a journey. We made 2 valiant starts, but neither one of them came to fruition. Kyle Henderson and his wife Amanda had their hands and their hearts in much of the work and witness in our young congregation. Kyle and others, along with some extraordinary folks from the community, helped shape and move forward the vision that we had.
Seeds for a Vision to gather a wide variety of agencies serving the needs in our community began very early in the life of our church. In 1992, Bob Cole, at a vision meeting, made a drawing. Besides the building for worshiping and education, he drew a tree and said all children should be able to climb trees. But out here was another building, and Bob said maybe that could be used to serve the entire community someday. No one at that time had any idea what all of that meant or what was going to happen. Well, 12 years later, after Bob shared his vision, Kyle Henderson approached the council with an idea of establishing SKYhill, a kids campus.
And the idea was, could we be a catalyst? Could the land at the corner of Trilby and LeMay, could it become the catalyst for bringing together the child-centered nonprofits of Northern Colorado?
Throughout the years, as we were pursuing SKYhill and then Heartside Hill, the congregation consistently voted to support the idea of us using the land to make a difference in this community.
I still remember when we had our all-congregation vote to move forward with the SKYhill project. That was a really big deal. It was a big opportunity for the church to say, we want to be in partnership with our community. We want to reach out to the community, and we want to try to give back to our community as well.
And the votes after that were even a stronger support.
And Kyle gathered a group of community leaders together to serve on a nonprofit board. And the board consisted mostly of people in our own community.
One of the very first things we did was we had a design charrette. And this is where we invited our architect in and all the other stakeholders, our initial partners that were involved in the project, and we started dreaming.
We did the same thing then that we're doing now, is dream. Start dreaming, be visionary. What is it that you really need? And what is it that you want?
And then September 2008 happened. And of course that was the financial collapse, and pretty much everything went on hold at that point.
So in 2017, just as I was coming into Heart of the Rockies, there was an effort to resurrect the SKYhill project. All was said and done, we ended up determining as a team that the church needed to expand beyond just the SKYhill concept of kids and youth so that we could continue with our vision of making this land available for community purposes beyond just the needs of the church.
It appeared that that seed was lying dormant.
At the conclusion of that, the church started a new project, which was affectionately known as the next big thing.
We really leveraged a lot of our learnings from SKYhill. Instead of seeking out partners ourselves, we took a different approach. We actually put together an RFP and asked anyone that might be interested to come work with us. The proposals we received back that were the most aligned with our values were around affordable housing.
It became very clear to the congregation that affordable housing was indeed a big need in the community.
It really wasn't hard to transition from the dreams of SKYhill, of a kids-focused campus, to Heartside Hill. And that was, I think, because we could make a difference for the community, which is what our dream has always been about, how to use the land.
Then another devoted team worked hard in planning and praying, and they cultivated and watered that seed. And most of all, and most importantly, God opened all the doors.
We are seeking not only to meet the needs of the community, but also to bring a bit of the kingdom of God here on earth.
The result? Soon we will be celebrating a groundbreaking for Heartside Hill.